Souders, Slunger Cat Outdoors. I'm the 2016 Cabela's King Cat Angler of the Year, and I fish out of the Sea Ark Pro Cat 200. Now, if you're like me and many other anglers, you've had issues with live wells, belch pumps, and airlocks. And if you know what this is, then you've been there where I have before, and you've tasted the nastiness of a live well and the nastiness that fish puke up, river water, lake water, and everything else. But I have a product that is going to solve that problem for you, for me, and every other angler that has a belch pump that pumps fresh water into the boat from the back of their boat. I want to introduce to you guys the Survivor. This is from Krusher Marine with a K. The Survivor from Krusher Marine is a simple product for everybody that fishes tournaments or doesn't even fish tournaments but wants to keep fish alive, whether it be walleye, bass, crappie, or even catfish. If you have a live well system, if you have a pump that pumps from the back of your boat to your live well, this product is for you. The Survivor comes in two models. This model is for flush mounts like you see here on the Sea Ark Pro Cat 200. And this model is if you have a boat that already has the threads sticking out the back. As you can see, the only difference is this brass piece inside the package. If you have the threads that stick out at least 1 inch the back of the boat, all you need is the Survivor itself. So let's take a look inside the package and see just what the Survivor is made of. So inside you'll have, depending on which one you get, for me and the Pro Cat 200, I need the piece that actually screws into the flush mount, the Survivor, and you get a hose clamp. Now, what I want you guys to notice right off the bat is I don't have a screen to protect my pump from sucking in bad materials, trash from the river, and anything else that's going to cause the pump to burn up and damage pumps, and could possibly end up with you losing the pump out there with a load of fish in the boat. But inside, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but there's a built-in screen to protect it. That's going to protect you and your pump from getting burned up and possibly losing or having to release the winning load of fish. So, as you can see, very simple. It's very, very tough. I mean, it goes right back to it. Now, I had a big question of, you know, am I going to rip this thing off the back of the boat at going 40, 45 mile an hour? Well, Robert at Krusher Marine, he showed me something. This is engineered for people that may make the mistake of putting it too low. So if you think that you're going to put it too low and you're going to rip something off the back of your boat, it's built to kink right there and keep you from messing up. That is absolutely amazing that somebody would take the time to engineer that into their product. So let's go into the install. I'll show you guys how easy it is. It's going to take literally seconds to put this on, adjust it. We'll get on the water and I'll show you what it actually does on the water. So let's go ahead and install the Survivor. I'll show you guys how easy it is. And if you've made a mistake like I did this morning, I actually forgot the tools to put it on. But luckily, it's very simple to put on. And I carry a crescent wrench and a flathead screwdriver in my boat with me at all times. And that's all we're going to need. So let's get it installed and see what it is. So basically, you take the brass piece and you got to get it started. And it self-taps its way in. So you don't have to have threads. It doesn't need threaded. It self-taps its way in. Good old handy crescent wrench. Now we got to remember that we are putting a brass piece into a plastic piece, so we don't want to over tighten anything. Now, as you can see, the piece with the grooves in it, that goes on first, right onto the threads. And you want this bottom piece to only protrude below the boat about 1/4 of an inch. And there you have it. So let's hit the water and show you guys what it's made of, what it does, and how easy it is to fill your live well without even having a pump. All right, everyone. Now that we got the Survivor installed, we're out here on the water, and it's time to see just what this thing can do. I want to explain to you first what we're going to be doing before we do it, because I'm going to have the motor on, and I want to make sure that you guys understand what this thing is doing, what it's supposed to do, and that you can see what it's doing. First and foremost, it's supposed to eliminate airlocks in your live well pump system. We're going to check and make sure it's going to do that. It is supposed to be able to pick up water and force it into your live well just by going up or down the river or lake or wherever you're fishing. And then obviously kick the pump on and pump water at a high speed while you're going from spot to spot or area to area fishing. So let's take a look and see how this thing performs. Okay, so for the first part of the test, we're just going to kick the pump on, make sure that it's not airlocked, make sure that that problem is eliminated, and then we will fire the motor up and start down river. So let's kick the pumps on and see what happens. Alright, that seemed to work pretty good, so let's fire the motor up. We'll start down river and see if it pulls in water without using the pump. Then I'll kick the pump on and we'll see what the difference is as far as the amount of water that's coming in. Let's kick the pumps on and see what happens. Folks, there you have it. That's the Survivor in action. It worked as advertised, flawlessly, and at 45 miles an hour. That's full speed for my Sea Ark Pro Cat 200. Okay, I am extremely excited about having this product on my boat. It's going to make life for me so much easier as an ethical sportsman trying to keep these fish that I catch alive. And I believe that after testing this product out today, I believe and highly recommend that each and every person that's trying to keep fish alive needs to have one of these on their boat. Whether it's a crappie, bass, walleye, or catfishing, you need to have one of these on your boat. It will make life for you as easy as it is going to make life for me. I'm Chris Souders, Slunger Cat Outdoors. I appreciate you watching. Go pick yourself up a Survivor from Krusher Marine, and that's Krusher with a K. Till next time, we'll talk to you on the water.